Okay, do you want to be magnetic? Do you want to attract your dream life? Do you want to live your dream life? Well, here is what you need to do. You have to, number one, stop chasing. Number two, put yourself on a pedestal. Those two things are so important. And if you do that, if you can manage to not chase after what you want, if you can manage to put yourself first on a pedestal, it's going to be so easy for you to attract anything you desire. So let's talk about the first thing. Stop chasing. So when it comes to stop chasing, you have to stop chasing after what you want. You have to stop going after it over and over again, because as long as you keep chasing it, it signals to the universe that you don't have it. And as long as you focus on what you don't have, you are going to get more of it. So don't chase after it, because that is also, it's also the same thing as saying to the universe that I need to chase things in order for me to get it, meaning, I don't actually deserve it. I have to work really hard to get it. I have to chase after it to actually get it. And when you do that, you're signaling to the universe that you have to put in all these, you have to put in all this effort to actually receive it. And that is not true. You don't have to put in a lot of effort. You don't have to chase after it for you to receive it. You just have to vibrate on the right level. And how to do that is to put yourself first. And that is that is where we come to point number 2, self-love, to put yourself on a pedestal and focus on yourself. And I know this sounds like such a cliche. It sounds like such a cliche to love yourself, blah, 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 blah. Okay, hear me out. You have to do that. And it's not just about self-love. It's about actually believing it. It's actually believing it that you deserve things, and to look after your needs, and not just, say to yourself as a mantra, like, yeah, I love myself, I deserve money, blah, blah, blah. You have to actually believe it as well. And consider also your daily behaviors, like how do you live your life? Okay, so like an example, are you let's say you have a coffee date with a friend, but consider for a moment, did you actually accept this to see this person because it's someone that you actually value, or is it because you felt that you had to, because I don't know, maybe you didn't really feel like it, maybe you just said yes because you felt bad because it's been a while since you last saw them, or whatever, but consider what are your daily behaviors, and if you don't feel like doing something, don't do it. Don't be afraid of saying no, because that is self-love, and that is to put yourself on a pedestal. And when you put yourself on a pedestal, instead of putting whatever it is you're trying to manifest, let's say it's a person that you're trying to manifest, a specific person. Well, if you put that person on a pedestal and yourself down here, you're not going to get it. Put yourself up here instead, and that person, you're going to have this magnetic energy. When you love yourself, look after your needs, and you put yourself first on a pedestal, you are going to attract things like a magnet. So like a magnet, this is you, this is a magnet that's just, attracting things to you. And magnets don't have to chase. They are just sitting there with their magnetic energy and attract all these good things to them. But they don't need to chase after things, because they just naturally attract things. They don't have to put in a lot of effort. They don't have to go chase after people. They don't have to call, text people, whatever. They don't have to put in all this effort to get it, because they have this magnetic energy. And to get that magnetic energy, you have to put yourself first, and you have to stop chasing. And those two things come hand in hand. So putting yourself first and stop chasing is, it's related. To be able to stop chase after something, you have to put yourself first. Because when you put yourself first, you sort of realize that I don't have to chase after it, because I am worthy of having whatever I want. And, if it wants to come to me, it's going to come to me. If not, whatever, you will have that mindset when you put yourself first. So again, putting yourself first. What else can it mean? Putting yourself first means, like I said, looking after your needs. It can be small things, can be really small things. It doesn't have to be big things. You have to do a lot of meditations and blah, blah, blah exercises. Just consider what you do every day. Like I said, like meeting people. Is it people that actually bring value to you? Do you actually look forward to seeing them? Because if not, don't be afraid of cutting people out from your life. If it's negative energy and if they don't serve you anymore, don't be afraid to cut them out of your life. That doesn't have to be bad energy to cut someone out of your life. It can be actually good for you. So consider, like, who am I spending time with? Is it people that I actually value and that bring value, that bring something positive to my life? Am I trying to be an overachiever at work? Am I putting in too much effort but I'm not getting anything out of it? Well, then don't do that. Try to settle for good enough. Try to settle for good enough, and don't. If you want to, depending on like what your situation is, but if you feel like I feel like I'm going to burn out soon, well, then you need to put yourself first, and you need to set boundaries. You need to set boundaries and just settle for good enough. And these things all add up. Small things like, what are you having for lunch? Is it lunch that you actually enjoy? Is it good for your body, but do you actually also enjoy it? Who are you seeing? Who are you spending time with? Are you working in an industry that you don't really enjoy, or do you have a role or position, or you're working for a company that doesn't have the same values as you do? Well, then try to do something to get out of it. Because that is self-love. That is self-love. Whatever it is that you need to do to put yourself first and feel good, do that. For me, for example, I am a person that usually needs to be doing a lot of things, otherwise I can get restless. But self-love for me is also to remind myself to take a break sometimes. So, for example, today is a beautiful day. Today, I'm just going to chill, take a walk, and just rest. I'm going to have a rest day because that's self-love. That is self-love to me. So, what is self-love to you, and how do you put yourself on a pedestal? Well, do that, because that is going to help you manifest anything. And I am speaking from experience, because personally, as soon as I started to have this mindset of, I am the most important person in my life, as soon as I started to have that perspective, things started to shift. People I hadn't been in touch with for a long time started to reach out to me. I got a DJ gig the other day. I'm a DJ and producer, but I haven't had a DJ gig for a long time, because at one point I just stopped caring. I didn't want to chase after DJ gigs, so I just stopped caring. And then recently someone reached out and asked me if I could DJ. So, when you start having that magnetic energy, I am worthy. I live my life on my terms. I love myself. I am the most important person in my life, and I don't need to chase after what I want. When you start having that perspective, you are going to attract anything you want so fast, believe me. And this, I know this doesn't sound like, it's not a quick hack, like do this and in 3 seconds you are gonna become a billionaire. It's not one of those YouTube hacks. However, trust me, this is the most sustainable way of manifesting, because when you have this perspective, you don't have to do all these hacks, look for new YouTube hacks every day. Like, how can I get something quick tomorrow or today? You don't have to do that, because when you have this mindset, that's it. That is all you need. You can stop watching my YouTube videos if that's what you want. Stop. You can unsubscribe to my channel. Stop watching my YouTube videos. Like, this is all you need. This is the information you need. You just have to stop chasing and put yourself first. Don't focus so much on it. And by it, I'm referring to whatever you're trying to manifest. Don't focus so much on it, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Like, don't focus on that once you have this thing or this person or this dream life, you're going to become so happy, blah, blah, blah. This person is the only person I want. Otherwise, if I cannot have this person, I'm going to become so unhappy, blah, blah, blah. Don't focus so much at all on your manifestations, your dreams, your desires. Focus more on yourself. This is such a common mistake I see all the time. People they are, chasing after things all the time, like calling your significant, like your specific person, or texting them, and all these things, or whatever it is you're trying to manifest, like a dream job. You start reaching out all the time, like asking, how is it going for my application, blah blah blah. Don't chase after it. Don't chase after it, because when, like I said, when you believe you are worthy of it, when you focus more on yourself, your own needs, how you can live a good life and be happy, no matter if you have it or not, when you have that mindset, you stop caring about chasing it anymore, and that's when it's going to come to you. That is the mindset. That is the mindset you have to have. And once you have that mindset, trust me, you can unsubscribe to my channel. You can stop watching my videos. That's all you need. Right, so guys, a lot of, ranting from my side, but I felt like I really needed to say this, because this is the key when it comes to manifesting and manifesting anything. This is the one mindset you need to have. Right, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Like, yeah, as usual, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe, comment, and blah 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 blah. I also do offer personalized, like, private coaching, and there's a link here in the description box below. So if you're interested in personal, like, private coaching sessions, check out that link. It's here below. And otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.